Hey everyone, okay, so this is Ziki, and I hope you all had a wonderful day. I got home just a couple of minutes ago and I'm just relaxing, but I just want to share with you a post that I read on Facebook, and I'm also going to read the comments that were put there, and also I want to hear your views. It was posted by Baba Maponga Joshua the third. Okay, he said, South Africa needs Africa. Africa can do without South Africa, but South Africa can't do without Africa. What do you think about this statement? South Africa needs Africa. Africa can do without South Africa, but South Africa can't do without Africa. Of course, yeah, very interesting reactions from people, and I'm going to read some of the comments here. Okay, let's see. The first one says, why so much Zimbabweans in South Africa? To which Baba Maponga replied, because there is so much salt in the sea water. Okay, I don't know what that means. And then someone said, yes, South Africa is a sovereign state. Its laws must be respected. Okay. And someone here by the name of Patrick said, South Africa is not an island in Africa. That we know very well, and that can be said with each country in Africa. However, South Africa has got its own laws that needs to be observed by everyone who set their foot in this country, and thus the solution to live in harmony as Africans. Okay. Another one here says we should be very clear that we love Africa and we are part of Africa, and any African is welcome in South Africa, but legally. Tag any South African who can live outside South Africa illegally. I want to see him or her. Okay, and this one says basically South Africa is the only country that needs Africa. To which Baba Maponga responded, Africa needs Africa. All right. So another one here says, why do you not write about your own country in relation to Africa? Why pick on South Africa? Because your analogy applies not only to South Africa, but to all other African countries. Okay. What are you trying to steer up? See. Okay. And here someone says, but Africa must respect South African laws. To which Baba Maponga responded, South Africa must respect Africans. It's a two-way street. Okay? Interesting there. Someone here wrote, how about Africa leaves South Africa and see how true that is? How about we do that? Okay? And someone here said, Africa needs South Africa just as much as South Africa needs the rest of Africa. But let us not be hypocritical when it comes to our analysis, because the relationship is mutually beneficial for the continent and South Africa. Okay. And then someone says, we agree that Africa must unite, but why is it not uniting in Zimbabwe? Why not in Namibia? Okay. That's a good question. He's asking. Anyway, and then now someone says, Ayi Kolonto, Africa needs Africa. This thing of demarcating South Africa from Africa creates divisions. Why we are of Ubuntu, so we are because others are. We need each other, period. Okay. Someone here says, very true, but that doesn't mean all Africans must come to South Africa. We can unite in respective countries. Here someone says, Africa against South Africa, pure jealous in most cases. Okay, and then someone says, you are really smart to some extent. You put it as if it is South Africa against Africa. Is South Africa the only country that cannot do without Africa? And here someone says, I respect you, my kind say, but what you are trying to suggest is wrong. Egypt, Morocco, Tunisia, and all those North African countries are doing well without the rest of Africa. And I've never seen anyone use them as a case study when it comes to international relations with other African countries. And here someone says, I find your comparison very biased because South Africa is just one country, whereas Africa is an entire continent. Obvious, South Africa will suffer when pitted with the entire continent. Okay. So anyway, another one says, we are a human race. Humility, Ubuntu should be our politic. Okay. So many comments there, guys. It's a trending topic, post. So let me also know what you think, okay, as I continue to read for you the reactions. Let me know what do you think about the statement by Baba Maponga, okay. Someone here wrote, South Africa is still a country in Africa based on the South. It cannot be isolated from Africa because it is Africa itself, okay. And then someone says, why are you saying South Africa is part of Africa? I don't know what that means. The issue of South African dependence on other African states is not even arguable. Not at all. South Africans have never depended on any African country economically or otherwise. What could they possibly offer us? As far as I'm concerned, South Africa has had to carry its own burdens and the burdens of its neighbors. Thankless. South Africa protects all foreigners with the full mighty and more. Okay. As farmers of thought, consider what the position of the millions of foreigners in South Africa would have been if we had closed our borders. Okay. And then someone says, South Africa never said they don't need Africa or Africans. We only have a problem with Africans who enter South Africa illegally and continue with their illegal ways here. We really don't need that. Thank you. Okay, someone here says the problem of Africa are the leaders. If African leaders can unite amongst themselves, the citizens would follow suit. Failed leadership is the burn of African problems. Okay, and then here someone says Africa needs leadership, not motivation. Someone says, I have never seen people fighting to be in another country by their likes. There must be something special about this country of ours. Of course there is. No, don't get it twisted. South Africa needs no one. We have everything we need to be ourselves sustainable. Okay. Then someone said, it seems like Africans need South Africa to unite. Unfortunately, Africa cannot unite in South Africa. Let's help rebuild South Africa and let Africa rebuild Africa. Okay. It's interesting to note when some people say that other South Africans are living legally in those countries. How does one know they are all legally living there? When the security sector in Zimbabwe, Zambia, Malawi, Mozambique, to mention a few, don't even go around asking for people's passports all the time. Okay, statement is very true. Here's another truth. South Africa can't take on all of Africa alone. Is South Africa not an African country in the southern African part? Who still needs an emphasis in these times? I don't understand why people expect foreigners in other countries to flout the laws of the said country and go scot-free just because they are also Africans. This is pure nonsense. And South Africa is not a place where all Africans should meet and unite. I'm sorry, we can't host you. you know, when I was reading this post, I was reading this when I was coming home. I just said, no, I really need to share this with my friends. I really need to do. Okay, I wanted to hear your views, guys. As long as you come legally, you don't enter a village without the chief's permission or knowledge. That's how it worked before borders. The same person who comes from a country that jailed illegal immigrants. You are missing the plot now, Ntate Maponga. Africa don't need people like you who promotes division, okay? If Africa can do without South Africa, then why South Africa is the country with the most foreigners in Africa? And there is less South African migrants to those African countries. For the past year, milking South Africa, it is now when South Africa speaks for themselves. People are trying all to justify the real matters. If South Africa cannot do without Africa, why you all here in South Africa, not in Africa? Okay, let me just read the last one because there are too many of them, okay? True, but Africa should not use that line to blackmail South Africa. We all need to come to the party, not other countries being a burden to others. All prosperous countries did it by starting at home, focusing in their own strength and addressing their weaknesses, not through foreign aid. And then some of the kind of status that will make South Africans who are non-xenophobic become questionable. Then why is Africa running to South Africa? You say as if South Africa is not in Africa. Yes, we need Africa like Morocco, Egypt, Ghana, Zambia, Algeria, and we need to name the three. Okay, so let me get back to the question again. The post by Baba Maponga was, South Africa needs Africa. Africa can do without South Africa, but South Africa can't do without Africa. Let me know what you think. I have another viral post that I'm going to share with you as well just now. Also, let me know what you think. And this one was shared by Baba Maponga and also by Hope Chingona. I'm going to read for you those two posts. They're almost the same, and then I want to hear your views. My name is the Z anyway, so I just go home. I feel like I need a drink, but anyway, later guys, okay? I talk to you later. Let me just stop this one, then I'm going to share with you another one, okay? Another viral post again. Bye-bye. Thank you so much for those who have subscribed, those who are returning. You are all appreciated.